Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Syafiq bin Baharol Maji, and I am from 3BNG. In this presentation, I will introduce you to the automotive industry looks for lean production. Firstly, I would like to introduce my team members. The first is Muhamad Haaziq bin Zulkefli, the second is Muhammad Adib bin Othaman, and the thirdly is Muhammad Hafiz Izzudin bin Omar, and the lastly is me. I will tell you about three different abstracts in this presentation. The first one is the review's new automotive assembly plants in Europe. Secondly is to introduce the outlines, the lean production techniques Daimler-Benz is using for the new Mercedes A-Class, and the lastly is describes the flexible net car facilities which makes Volvos and Mitsubishis on the same production line. We will have a little bit of introduction. When a car company introduces a new model of vehicle, it frequently sets up a new production facilities. The most modern car plants today are remarkable for their organization than for their production technology. The organization that the automotive industry is promoting today focuses on minimizing part inventory and work in progress. The approach, often referred to as a lean manufacturing, is having considerable impact on the automotive supply chain. Daimler-Benz set up its new plant in Rastatt for Mercedes A-Class. Lean production was a prime aim. Brand new body shop, paint shop, and final assembly shop have been installed in an investment of 1.1 billion DM. There are 6 different important aspects that will be pointed out in this presentation. The first is the design, second is the body, the third the paint, the fourth is the assembly, the fifth is the supply, and lastly is the finishing. The design of the Mercedes-Benz has been cleverly developed to save production costs. Only 4 different bodies are currently made. Designers work with production personnel to minimize costs. They have developed a symmetrical body which is identical for left-hand, right-handed versions, says Nabi, which means that the left hand and right hand driver have the ability to accommodate this Mercedes-Benz. The body shop is almost 100% automated, says Olaf Dankler, which is the manager of strategic projects for Mercedes-Benz. 320 robots assemble the 290 panels which required for one body using 307,000 spot welds. All the robots were supplied by KUKA, who is a German manufactured company which manufactured robots for industrial purposes, which their primary aim, which focuses on the industrial of automotive industries. Innovative laser sensing is used for the precision mounting of cars on bodies. Sensors located around the door opening tell the robot where to mount the door hinge with a precision of 0.3 mm. The passenger compartment was strengthened by gluing as well as welding. The gluing operation is also performed by the KUKA robots. Next, I will hand this to Haaziq Zulkefli to explain for the next slide.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to my lecturer Dr. Izzudin, and today I would like to continue the presentation on the paint on Mercedes A-Class. New paint technology developed jointly by Mercedes-Benz, BASF and Dewar reduce paint consumption by 20% and almost eliminate the need for solvents. The technology has eliminated the need for a filler coat. Then it uses only 4 specially formulated ones whose combined properties give the same resistance to UV light and to corrosion as the normal 5 coat. The first coat the primer contains a secret ingredient which enables the use of lead to be eliminated. Based on the top coat consists of water-based paint and sprayed on electrostatically with a minimum of waste. The final clear coat, which is also sprayed on, is composed of a powder slurry which does not contain the solvents. This is the slide of paint on the A-Class Mercedes. Okay, next is the assembly of the A-Class Mercedes. The process used in the assembly shop are mostly conventional. The level of automation is just about 10%. We automate up to a certain point and then let the operator take over. A person has better sensitivity about how screws really fit than a robot. This is because humans feels better on sensitivity on the tightening the bolts and screws. Second is robots are used for mounting weather strips, round floor openings, which is one of the newest robotic application to be developed by car manufacturers. The third one is traditional tasks such as mounting seats, putting in windows, batteries, roof linings and sunroof. The tailgate, which is supplied as a complete ready paint module, is also mounted on the body by a robot. Once completed, the chassis and body are brought together and automatically assembled. This is the slide of assembly on the Mercedes A-Class. Okay, next is the supplier, which is each end of the assembly shop is a covered way where trucks drive into deliver components. They are directed to the northern or southern receiving area depending on where their load is needed in the assembly process. 6 suppliers are currently located in the supplier park, and a further 3 rent access space within the body shop. The suppliers selected for location close to the production activity are those making physically voluminous or high variety parts, says Thomas Will, the logistic engineers. This is why they park all the suppliers that they need near to their production, because to save cost on delivering transportation. Okay, next, from start to finish, the A-Class production takes about 2 days. Each car is made to a customer order for the A-Class Mercedes. So this is the slide. Okay, Muhammad Haaziq.
My name is Muhamad. I would like to present about NECA. The dealer car company NECA also focus on the quality issues. Its plant in Impong, close to the Maestrait, produce Mitsubishi and Volvo on the same line in approximately equal number. Okay, NECA can be made by the procedure of setup, production equipment, body, assembly, supplier and paint. Okay. is how to set up the NECA. In 1991, NECA is owned equally by the Japanese Mitsubishi Motor Corporation (MMC), the Swedish Volvo Car Corporation (VOC), and the Dutch state. 80% of the process and 30% of the product are common to both range of car built in the NECA plant. In 1997, output of the Mitsubishi Charisma and the Volvo S40 and V40 total 197,000 cars. The plant runs on the 3 shift with 4,600 employees. For the production equipment tried and tested by the MMC, we have copied the Mitsubishi process. It's already working at the Mitsushima plant in Japan, producing up to 5 different car types on one line. Say Peter James, Production Control Director. That's all from me. I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
For the first part is body. So this NECA body shop is 90. It consists of two. So 90% and 10%. So for the 90%, automated using 277 industrial robot. Maksudnya untuk bahagian badan saja 90% digunakan robot, and another 10% automation is using assembly operation. Maksudnya dia just assembly pakai operator biasa. So for the assembly, part 24 robot arranged in 3 islands of automation feed. When clean, apply weather strip to locate the seat, load the battery, mount the wheels and fill the reservoir. The reason for automating this assembly task using robots mainly for economic purpose. Sebab kalau manusia yang buat benda-benda ni, dia akan beri kesan kepada badan, kepada kesihatan manusia dan operator tu sendiri. Sebab tugas-tugas untuk assembly ni dia beri kesusahan kepada operator kerana part-part untuk kita assembly ni dalam kereta ni terlalu berat. So next is paint. So for the paint, it is technically possible to have a batch of one, but it would create cost because of time and material waste in the changeover process. For the NECA, they already tried, but usually they use manual operation, which they did not use robot. Mereka tak gunakan robot lah untuk proses mengecat kereta ni sebab banyak aspek yang perlu dititik beratkan oleh NECA ni sendiri. So next is for the supplier. Majority of components are picked up from 250 locations in Europe by a transport company under a contract with NECA. So 4 suppliers are situated just 3 km from the Bonn plant. They deliver seats, bumper, headliners, door panels on a sequence, just in time basis directly to the assembly line. So the average inventory in the plant at any one time is enough for 3.5 day production, according to the gents which write this article. This is quite a lot compared to other car manufacturers, but unlike them, we have no buffers at all between our supplier and the NECA. The NECA only have inventory on waste and inventory in-house. Maksudnya supplier, dari segi supplier ni, dia punya NECA ni biasanya supplier dia sekitar Europe tu sendiri. Dan daripada supplier ni lah yang dia orang akan dapat seat, bumper, headliner, door panel dan semuanya. So supplier ni lah yang akan bekerjasama dengan NECA, untuk NECA tu sendiri untuk manufacture sesebuah kereta Volvo, Mitsubishi semua. So That's all from our group number 1. Thank you. Please subscribe our YouTube channel. Subscribe itu gratis guys. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.